Hey everybody, it's your girl Bunny. To all of my returning subscribers, hey, how you doing? And for those of you who are new to the channel, welcome. Kick your feet up, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any post. Follow me on Instagram at the same profile name, officialbunne_e. Today I'll do the reaction video for the Spike Lee directed film entitled The Five Bloods. After my reaction, we'll talk about the direction, the production, the writers, everything to expect for this film. It's all coming up next. Okay, so I have taken off my lapel microphone, so the sound might be a little different. I'm going to go ahead and put my headphones on. I got the trailer up and booted, ready to go, and let's go ahead and get started with the reaction. 3, 2, 1.
Black GI, is it fair to serve more than the white Americans that sent you here? Nothing is more confused than to be ordered into a war to die without the faintest idea of what's going on. I dedicate this next record to the soul brothers of the 1st Infantry Divisions. Be safe.
Gentlemen, welcome back to Vietnam.
Look what I found.
Dirty man in all his glory.
Who was that guy? That brother was the best damn soldier that ever lived. We bury it. Later on, we come back and collect.
I shall resign the presidency.
Being back here, it is not easy.
Now the time has come. Time is no place to run.
I'm broken, man. So what, you blaming yourself? You don't even know. No!
I've been loved and put aside. I've been crushed by tumbling tide. And my soul has been psychedelicized.
We've been dying for this country from the very get.
Now the time has come. There are things to realize.
We give this goal
Has come today.
to our people.
Hold on!
In my line of work, I have to be very careful. And that means knowing exactly who I am in business with.
My reaction with that trailer is that it's giving to me that we have some vets. They're in their senior years. They want to go back to Vietnam to get this gold that they left behind. So I went to the IMDb page to see, is the trailer giving me enough information, and am I perceiving this trailer correctly? So when I go to the IMDb page, it does say that 4 African American vets battle the forces of the man and nature when they return to Vietnam, seeking the remains of their fallen squad leader and the gold fortune he helped them hide. So that lets me know that the trailer was clear in the communication of what we are going to see with the movie. What was interesting in going on the IMDb page is that we have the director, that is Spike Lee, but we also have 4 writers. Of course, Spike Lee, Danny Bilson, Paul DeMeo, let me look up the other 2 names, Kevin Wilmot, and oh yes, so that's that 4: Spike Lee, Danny Bilson, Paul DeMeo, Kevin Wilmot. So these are writers that are really, really good writers. So what could have given it that low of a critique when it comes to the movie itself? And what I can guess is that unfortunately sometimes Spike Lee can really draw out a story From the trailer, I see similarities of Miracle on St. Anna and this movie. With Miracle on St. Anna, it was a really good idea and really good concept behind the black soldiers that fought a war for a country that could care less about who they were as people. We saw in Miracles of St. Anna how the Nazis would play the sound via speaker, and they would hear them say, "Why are you fighting this war? Come to Germany where we respect the black people and you can own your own business and you'll be safe." The same thing with the Vietnam, which those events happened in real life. In Vietnam, they would hear the same thing. So, brother, why are you fighting this vet war? Why are you fighting for a country that doesn't care for you? So it's giving me that same inclination of this is what we can expect from this movie. But back to my point, Spike Lee has a tendency to draw out a film. This movie is almost close to 3 hours. We have 2 hours and I think it's 36 minutes. So that confirms that he's gonna draw out this movie. And one thing that Spike does that really gets on my nerves is that he has these scenes of monologues with horns, with these trumpets and these saxophones. And if it happens in this movie, I'm gonna point it out because he does that with every film. It also lets me know that you have a lot of writers, which is good because you have a lot of people who have experience with writing and developing a story, but did that conflict with communicating what you really wanted to communicate? Was this movie executed well? And from the 6.6 rating, I can make a guess that this was a wonderful idea and a wonderful concept, but it wasn't executed well. But then again, I'm still gonna see it and support it, and I wanna draw my own conclusion and do a recap of the movie itself. But I do admire the cast that we have. We have Delroy Lindo. For those of you who don't know his works, just to give you a quick reference of who he is, he was the father in the movie Crooklyn. Of course, he has a resume that is miles long. Jonathan Majors, big shouts out to him. He is a Yale School of Drama graduate, very crisp actor. And many of you may not know his face or his name because he's made that transition only starting from 2013 until now in film, in television. I can make a really good guess that before that he's led the life in theater, because a lot of Yale graduates of theater of that school do theater for a couple of years, and then when they move to television and film, it's a piece of cake. We also have Clark Peters. Oh, absolutely loved him in The Corner, The Wire. He is a chameleon when it comes to just going from one role to the next. So I have no doubt that their performances are amazing. So it lets me know that just the execution in this idea probably wasn't really executed well. And of course we have Chadwick Boseman in this film, who's done so much more even before Black Panther. I'm excited to see this because I really want to know if my predictions and thoughts are accurate. It seems as if having 4 writers can be kind of complex. Not saying that you don't have amazing movies that have 12 writers. I've even seen that, and they've gone on to win several awards and things like that. But I can make that guess that it's lengthy. There's probably a lot of scenes that were unnecessary or maybe didn't communicate the art, because you know Spike is really, really deep. Let me know what you thought about the trailer. I think it's a wonderful idea, a wonderful concept, and I can't wait to see how it all ends. And there are stories and history that will probably be brought up in the movie about gold that doesn't belong to not only the families, those families stealing that gold. I mean, we see that in World War II. We saw that in Vietnam, how just theft of just so many things, gold and natural resources. and things not belonging to them. Will this be a plot to show that, hey, this is how I see it, and this is what you owe me for fighting this war, and this is something like it's not yours in the first place, so let me come back and get the gold. The gold, that would be a good guess of what would happen. Do I think that it will be enjoyable? I don't know. Spike has several films where he has amazing ideas and amazing concepts, but the length of it and unnecessary scenes irritate me so much. You have the artsy directors that want to throw things in, and they want to have those cinematography moments of just art that have a correlation with what you're trying to convey, but it's empty. There's nothing that it sometimes can confuse your audience. But I'm looking forward to the acting of just some of the amazing actors that are in this movie. I mean, there is a long list of such crisp, amazing actors and actresses who are in this, and it's nothing like having a wonderful cast and the script isn't 100% there. Also, another note, for a while, a lot of people started to notice that Chadwick lost a lot of weight, and I was one of those people thinking, well, he's an actor, he's probably preparing for another role, and it was confirmed that he was preparing for this role, lost a lot of weight. When it comes to the arts and actors and actresses, you can never really be 100% sure what's going on with them. Are they preparing for a role, or are they sick? Is this something really serious going on? There was a lot of concern on Instagram and a lot of websites saying, hey, what's up with Chadwick? We go from a lean, kind of stocky individual when he was in Black Panther to looking malnourished. So a lot of people were concerned about that, but it was confirmed with his build and the way he looked in this trailer that yes, it was for this film. And you never know, actors just keep going and going and going. He could be that same stature for another movie as well. Let me know what you think. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Don't forget to hit that like, because the more likes that we get, the more awareness that we can get in that algorithm with YouTube to let people know that I'm here. Comment. I can't wait to see your comments and what you think. Also, check out the playlist and binge watch on several shows. I'll put a couple of links below if you're interested. Star Trek Picard, Insecure, there's just Greenleaf, the movie reaction. I mean, there's plenty to look at, you guys. So stay safe, be precautious, but not fearful, and take care of yourself. Until next time, I'll see you. Thanks for watching. Bye.